Hey YouTube, today is the 4th of July, 2015. Happy 4th of July. I wanted to shoot this video, give an update of the things I've been working on in our second floor renovation, and then talk about some stuff that we're working on next. Because it's summer and lots going on outside, I haven't really spent much time up here, but most of the time's been spent in this bathroom, so I want to show all the progress. The big project was this tiling job. I've never done a tiling job of this scale, so I ended up getting some help. Learned quite a bit throughout this process. These tiles right here, in the video they kind of look black, but they're really just a dark blue, and they're real slate. They're 16 by 16, they're pretty thick, they're like a ½ inch thick. Very heavy, and I was afraid that if I messed one up sometime down the road they might fall off. So like I said, I got some help, learned a lot, and really turned out great. I'm really happy with how this looks. So we also plumbed it up for 2 shower heads down here. This is the main valve that controls the temperature, and then this is a diverter valve. So you can either have it coming out of just the main shower head, just that secondary shower head, which I haven't installed yet, or both. So that's neat. A little bit left to do on it. Just basically I need to clean up the tub and hang the shower curtain and then put in that second shower head, and the shower is all done. Toilet's done, trim behind it is all done. This sink vanity area, the base of it is done, but I still need to do a countertop and something for a better sink. That's just a $20 sink I got off of Craigslist as a temporary sink to use while we were working up here. Built this out of nice cabinet grade plywood mostly, and then just some MDF for the doors and for the center divider. Pretty basic. I couldn't go with anything store-bought. I probably wouldn't have anyway, but I couldn't because first of all, there's this timber that sticks out of the corner, and second of all, even though we built these walls and we tried to get them square, nothing in this house is square, so something brand new that was nice and square wouldn't have matched up with the walls very well. So we hand built it, and a little bit more painting to do. The walls are painted. Like I said, the base trim is painted, but the ceiling is not painted yet, and the window and the door trim and the door itself are not painted yet. So those are the last few steps, and then this bathroom is done. The other big project was the floor. Originally I had planned to use some of the salvaged flooring material that we took up when we ripped up this floor and the other rooms up here as well. They're really nice wide pine boards, and I wanted to plane them down, get them looking good, and then put them down as the floor. But doing some research about the best way to do that, so many people just had a lot of problems with water damage later on when they tried to use it in a bathroom. So I kind of just listened to their advice and instead went with a Pergo floating floor. Picked one that I thought would look pretty similar to a stained pine. I am going to use that reclaimed wood to do the countertop here, and then we used a little bit of it up there to hide some ugly beams. So it'll look pretty good up here. You know, it's not quite what I wanted, but I think it'll look good. And then over here in the hallway, I'm going to do the salvaged flooring in there, and I'll get something for a stain so it'll match up fairly closely to this bathroom. And one more thing, this little under the staircase organizer, we're not putting a medicine cabinet in here, so this is kind of our storage medicine cabinet area. So it's 3 shelves, made it pretty deep, and then 2 really deep drawers. I'm not sure if the video kind of shows you how deep these are, but they're big, they hold a lot, you know, extra shampoos and whatever else we need to store up here. Alright, so then on to the next thing coming up. We've been debating as to what we want to do now that the second floor is pretty much done, and we've decided we're going to go up and start working on the 3rd floor. So I actually got started on this a little bit over the last week, and I wanted to shoot this video to show you kind of the before. So if you look back through my other videos, you'll see that before I got started, all that was up here were just these old rafters. The plan is that we're gonna get as much insulation into the roof line as possible. Came up with a way to do it where it's gonna be an R46, and you see I had to fur these out a little bit right here with new material to make them a little bit deeper, but between some rigid foam and some standard fiberglass insulation, like I said, I'll get an R46 on the roof line and on the end walls, and then we already have R19 in the floor, so this area is going to hold the heat really well. So I'll shoot another video probably another week or so when I actually have some insulation going up, so I can show the plan of how it's all going to tie together. But for now, here's a shot of what it looks like. And the plan is that right here, let me step back, right here between the chimney and this doorway, there's going to be a wall built, and then we'll box in around the chimney, but there'll be a wall built there, and then this will be a doorway, and behind it will be just storage. It will get insulated, but it's just going to be storage space. But this whole big room that I'm standing in is going to be spare bedroom slash playroom slash whatever else we need it to be. So that's the plan. All right, more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching.